Hello there, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Is that actually... That's game. That's that. Cool. Alright, let me know if it's all okay and sound-wise, because it actually feels a bit loud for me. But yeah, how are you all? Oh, wait, hang on. I can hear my games up twice. I don't want that. Is it twice? Oh yeah, it is. Go away. No, 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 not doing that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, actually, I should probably turn this down as well, actually, because that'll be very loud. I think it will be anyway. Oh. Right. So, yesterday, for those who didn't see, Star Wars Hunters revealed a new trailer for a new gameplay trailer for the game, which is the first piece of like widespread gameplay we've actually seen for the game, which is pretty cool. And then, right, let me know if actually, yeah, let me know if that's okay sound-wise. Maybe I did need to keep it how it was. I don't know, but. Yeah, and then obviously it's the Game Awards on, well, it's on Thursday, but it starts at 1 AM in the morning for me on Friday, so it's, sounds good? Alright, cool. But obviously it's, yeah, so it's 1 AM on Friday for me, so it's going to be late. I'm not going to be, I mean, I may well be awake at the time. Yeah, I may well be awake at the time of the Game Awards, but there's no way I'm going to be staying awake throughout the whole thing, so yeah, that's a bit of a... wait. Cool, alright. Yeah, so like realistically I'm not going to be awake when the Star Wars game gets revealed, so yeah, I'll have to take a look at it on Friday, but yeah, it should be exciting. I mean, there's obviously no confirmation as to whether or not it will be revealed there, but obviously lots of heavy rumours about it, so we shall see. But yeah, Chazorki, good to see you, man. How you doing? Ow, ow, ow. There we go. But I will just see how the gameplay sound is at like full volume, because it's what it should. Well, it's what it was on before, so I'm guessing it should be fine now. Right, let's try and have a better start this time. Nice, good, good. Oh, look at that. Gosh, no. Yeah, with the Hunters gameplay trailer as well, it didn't show anything new. Well, I mean, for a lot of people, obviously, it was new. Oh, music's a bit loud. Alright, I'll turn it down. Let's go there. Yeah. What was I? Yeah, obviously, I mean, for a lot of people who haven't seen gameplay yet, then obviously it's very new and exciting, but having been playing the game for the last few weeks, it's nothing, there's nothing new for me there, so... So yeah, I mean, it's essentially nothing we didn't already know, really. That's the point I'm trying to get across. But still, I mean, the interesting thing is that Aaron Tal, the Mandalorian character, like, he's not actually in the game currently, and he wasn't in the gameplay trailer. The game's website did get an update as well, so on all the characters, it gives you a piece of lore for them, which, yeah, it does have some lore for each character now. On Aaron Tal, it just says coming soon, so I don't know if, yeah, I don't know when he's going to be arriving, but hopefully it'll be fairly soon. But we'll see. I mean, obviously, when we do know more, I'll update you. All of you. But until then, we wait. How is Surface Splitty Boy? I'm good, thank you very much. Tom, how are you? How goes the Apex grind? Oh, I yeah, I mean, I think with Aaron Tao, I think we can kind of expect that to be, I think we can kind of expect him to arrive, probably early next year. I don't think the game will get a big update at all this month, but we'll see. I mean, there is this whole launch-based stuff, which I made a video on, I made a video about that on Monday last week, I believe. But we've obviously not heard anything official. It may not even be an actual thing. It might just be, you know, it might just be myself and the community looking into it too much. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hello, Gian. How's it going, man? How's it going? Apex Rhyme was good. Then I lost the bomb of. You lost the bomb of RP stealing gold. Though. Well, at least you're stealing gold. That is positive. I'm guessing RP is like thanks points or something. A bit quiet compared to everything else, alright. But I can't turn everything else up, so I'll turn music down and game down. I'll just turn it down basically. There we go. That should be better. Damn it. I still have my shield on though, which is the interesting thing there. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. If we do get a Hunters update, it will be next week. If we don't, then yeah, yeah, points. Okay, nice. No. I do like it when games like have ranks and it actually shows your points, because on Rocket League it doesn't show you that. You've got like all your division, you've got your ranks and then the divisions within those ranks, but it doesn't actually tell you, you know, how close you are to each rank. You just have to kind of guess, really. So it's a bit, it's not great. But yeah, obviously squadrons, it tells you like how many like ranks points you need to get to a certain point, but I haven't even played fleet battles in like months now, I think, so yeah, it's quite bad, but I only ever really go on squadrons to do my daily challenges, which I obviously don't do that often. I just want to complete the operation challenges and then I'll be done basically, but I do need to get back on squadrons like properly again though, because it is a lot of fun, and I will be, I mean, I might play it in the stream today. Oh god. Yeah, I might play it in a bit. I'm not feeling Battlefront 2 a huge amount at the moment, but yeah, and I think it'll be cool to see how Squadrons looks at 60 FPS on stream as well, because I was going to do that last week, but I just didn't get around to it. I'm good, how are you? Good stuff. No, I'm very well, thank you very much, Jim, very well. Gonna go visit my brother this weekend, so I'm very happy. Nice. I'm guessing he's I'm guessing he moved out then, and you don't see him too often. Is that the case? But either way, very nice. Enjoy yourself. I saw my grandparents and one of my cousins for the first time and my aunt and uncle actually for the first time in 2 years last Saturday, so that was really nice. The new Fortnite season's out as well. I've already got 10 wins. I think I've got 10 wins now as well already, so got 5 yesterday and 5 on Sunday, which was cool. One of which was in solos, which was my 3rd game on. So I've got a win in every mode now as well, so solos, duos, trios and squads. Duos, trios and squads was my 1st game on in that mode, and then solos was my 3rd. But the first 2 games the first 2 games of solos I was just getting used to everything, and I was just like testing out different weapons, and as I was testing things out, that's when I got killed. So I mean, obviously it still counts as a 1st game, but I feel like you can kind of count it as not necessarily a 1st game, but that's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, he moved, fair enough. Well, I'm happy for you, man, happy for you. Oh. Yeah, and in this Fortnite season as well, Chapter 3 Season 1, we will be getting some more Star Wars content in there. So Boba Fett and probably Fennec Shand will be coming to Fortnite. So that'll be on the 24th. But on Wednesday 29th, which is when the Book of Boba Fett starts, I'm going to have a video up for then, which is basically just hopefully trying to get a win as Boba in Fortnite. But if not, then just a few games and highlights of well, yeah, I'll just play a few games and take the highlights from those games, basically. Just as a celebration of the Boba Fett releasing and stuff like that. So yeah, that should be pretty cool. But yeah, taking a break from Apex at the moment got a bit too frustrated. That's fair. It's always good to take breaks, though, honestly, because like there are times with Battlefront 2 where especially over the last like year and a half, because we're not getting any content, it's there were just times where like I got really just bored of the game. Like I played it so much that, and because there was nothing being added to it, I just, there's not really anything to work. I have the old master challenge for Darth Maul to grind for, but it's like 5,000 kills. It's obviously a lot of kills with dark side heroes, and it's like I can't be bothered to like work really hard for it. So yeah, it's just there's nothing keeping me to Battlefront, to be honest. And like I would be streaming Hunters if I had the capabilities to do that, but sadly I don't. Like the PC I have down by my side can't really the PC I have down by my side can't really run it. But that said, I do have a PC from uni at the moment, which I probably could download it on, but probably shouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not really going to be streaming throughout December anyway, and I'm only going to be having it for the holiday period, so there's just no point. But either way, though, when Hunters does like fully release, then whatever comes first, either I get a really good PC or Hunters actually releases on Switch. Then when it gets to that point, I will obviously be streaming it a lot. Sugar, get out of my way. I'm just being hammered here. God damn. Jesus Christ, I got wrecked. Quite simply, I got wrecked. But yeah, I think what I might do then is probably just play like an hour of Battlefront and then an hour of Squadrons, depending on how I'm feeling, really. I do want to go for like the full 2 hours though that I usually do. Even if I got a little bit tired and just talked the last bit, I don't mind. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I mean, the plan at the moment really is just well, I mean, for most of December, I won't really be streaming. Like, I will, I won't do any more streams this week because I'm going away for a few days tomorrow. Won't be back until Saturday, and I've got stuff I need to do. Next week, I will at least once, maybe twice, and then that'll be it until the new year. So yeah, I'll try and stream twice next week. Because yeah, that'll be it for the year. I do have some new stream overlays in the works though, so that's cool. Razvan, good to see you, man, hope you're doing well. So yeah, I do have new stream overlays in the works which are inspired by Star Wars Hunters. Dare I give you guys a sneaky peek? Or dare I not? There we go. New overlays, poggies, indeed. So far I've got like the main game scene, so I've got like this scene but the other design finished, and like that's all good to go. But I don't have my like mid-game one yet finished, so I want to get that done first. Literally just this second, I've also thought about maybe doing one for like just like talking, so if I do the talking stream I can have like a proper a better setup than the like mid-game sort of thing. So yeah, I'll try and get like 3 overlays done for it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's all ready, ready to go for hunters basically. Because I mean, I had an overlay for Battlefront 2, which was very different to what I've got now. Then I made this one just to be a bit more like simplistic in design, which I liked for a bit. But I mean, this overlay now, like, it's fine, but I'm not. I mean, I like it because it kind of, the bottom bit kind of represents my clone helmet at the top, which is cool. But it's pretty basic. But then this other one, I'll just give you a quick sneaky peek since I'm talking about it. Don't know if I have the mic on it, but yeah, it's all like this. So I've got like stuff there, all that stuff there. It's animated. So yeah. Very cool, that is changing. So yeah, that's the new stream overlay, which will be. So what I've done is I've got like Hunter's game, a screenshot of Hunter's gameplay, and then just essentially gone over that, which is exactly what I did for Battlefront 2. So yeah, that'll be that. I'll start using it when I obviously have the other overlays ready to go. But so I don't really know when that will be. Hopefully, it should be by the new year, but it's just I've got loads of videos I need to make over the next couple of weeks, and then I also have an assignment due on like the first day back at uni, and I'm not actually going to be at uni during that first week. So I need to get an assignment done and handed in before that deadline. So yeah, I mean, I will try and get to some other stuff done for it this week, but not this week, but over the coming weeks, so that it is ready for the new year. But yeah, it's just a bit of a waiting game, and yeah, it looks very nice. Thank you very much, appreciate that. Yeah, because there's there's a CeeLo Star Wars who runs the Star Wars Hunters network, the Star Wars Hunters network account and Discord server. They put together a media kit, which is really good, like a media kit for creators, which is really good. So there's a background in that which has those sort of like designs on it. So I basically took inspiration from that and have done that basically. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Looks clean, thank you very much. Whoa, yeah, no, I'm honestly like really happy with it. So can you turn game and yeah, I can do that. It's interesting that I mean, if I just bring this forward to me, does that make it any better without having to turn music or game down? Or I'll put the game down a bit anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting because the music itself is actually the lowest. In terms of volume, it's the lowest it's been now, which is interesting. I mean, maybe it's just I'm not talking as loud as I normally do. I feel like I am, but I don't know. Oh, as long as it's not crate again, I can't be bothered for crate. But yeah, so with the overlays, I haven't got this one done yet, basically. That's interesting. This is a different bit of... Right. So, yeah. I haven't got this overlay done yet. Maybe mic higher. Ooh, higher. I'll just go like that. Right. Oh, you meant mic volume. If you mean mic volume higher, then I can't do that because, yeah, it's literally turned up to the max at the moment. Oh, was that Geonosis? Yeah. Another one I can't be too bothered for, but it's much better than Crate. That is for sure. Oh, Night Sensei, good to see you, man. Hope you do well. Good evening from across the sea in Belgium on the border of the Netherlands. Well, good evening from across the sea in the middle of bloody England. Well, I say the middle, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, yeah, I can't turn it up any higher. It's literally on Mac, like can't even remember what that's called now. It's on the audio interface, like the pickup is literally the highest it can go to, and it's already pretty close to my face. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've turned it all down a bit anyway now, so it should be a lot better. I'm just surprised that there's so many like, well, it's not an issue, but I'm just surprised it's being like people are wanting it to be changed and stuff, because I'm pretty sure they've been on the same settings now as they have been like all the time. I mean, maybe it's just because I've added the new overlay, and maybe I've played around with stuff without realizing. So that's the logical explanation for it, because I did it last time I did it after the last time I streamed. So yeah, that's probably it. Right. No. That was awfully close, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that was a good hit. Got him on the leg. Finished school next Wednesday, so I'm very happy. Nice. My last proper day at uni for Christmas is tomorrow, but then I've got a trip to a motion capture studio on next Tuesday, so that'll be cool. So that's like my last proper day. But I've got 3 weeks off, and then I go back to uni for like 3 weeks, and then after that 3 weeks, I'm then off for another 3 weeks holiday. So, whoop. Hey, Sage, good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Or is it Mr. Dinko on the account? I never know now. I'm always a bit unsure. I know obviously when it comes to streams, it's always Big Boy Sarge, but I know Mr. Dinko's running on the socials every now and then. Oh no! Oh dear lord! Porcupine. It's just because of last game. Actually, that's why I recognise him. Righty ho. Oh, they took that in a heartbeat. Fair play. It is I, Sabio. Sabio. Love that. How's it going, man? How's it going? Also, to everyone now, a question. How many of you actually think Quantic Dream's game will be revealed? Because the thing is... Oh, hello. Boom. Because the thing is, obviously it's not actually confirmed that they're working on a game right now. It's just, heavily rumoured by a lot of reliable... Well, I say a lot of reliable people. It's like 3 reliable and 3 very big insiders in the community have said it's being made. So it's kind of like, you're heavily inclined to believe that it is happening. So if it is, and it does get revealed this week, do you think that's going to happen, basically? Dear Lord, no, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Very good, man, very good. That's very good. Quite simply. Looks sick. Wait, what looks sick? I'm confused. This is the one thing about this map I hate, is the fact that you spawn so far back, and as any class you have to run so far. It's like on Battlefield, but it's not as bad on here. Battlefield can be a right nightmare with this stuff. I actually haven't played it in a while. A couple weeks now, I think. Same with Hunters. Haven't played Hunters in a couple weeks either now. Well, I mean, like, I played a game the other day, but I've just been so busy that I haven't really been able to... I haven't really had a massive amount of time to do it. Not familiar with Quantic Dream, but anything Stars related I'm excited for. That's fair, Tamer. It's also good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. So Quantic Dream have made Detroit Become Human, which I'm sure you're familiar with. you may not have played it, but you've no doubt heard of it. They made Detroit Become Human, as well as 2 other games that I actually now can't remember. Something Rain, I think. Damn, yeah, I actually can't remember their names now, but they're all like quick time story games. So like it tells a story and you kind of just like choose. You kind of just choose the what's it? You basically like choose an outcome and then the story happens based on your choice. Like that's what they're known for at the moment, but this Star Wars game is rumored to actually be a bit more of a traditional action game, a bit yeah, with like potentially open world elements and potentially some multiplayer stuff as well, but yeah, it's meant to have traditional action gameplay. And the guy one of the guys who was pretty heavy on the pretty big in the Assassin's Creed development team, I don't know how many Assassin's Creeds he's got. I don't know how many Assassin's Creed games he worked on, but I know he worked on a few of them. But he's supposedly the game director for this game, so it could be, very Assassin's Creed-like in a way. So we'll see. I recently got gifted Vader Immortal Episode 1, so very excited to play that. Just haven't had time. It's really fun, man. Honestly, it's really fun. Yeah, I've played all of Vader Immortal, and I've played a little bit of Tales from Galaxy's Edge. Like I played Tales like a year ago when it first came out. Played it for like an hour or so, and then just didn't go back onto it, which is a shame because, damn it. Because the thing is, VR is so much fun. Honestly, it's so cool, but I just never really played it then. Yeah, Vader Immortal is really fun. I completed all the story like 2 years ago, so I haven't played it in a long time. But there is the lightsaber dojo in Vader Immortal, which it's in all 3 episodes. But the first episode you can only use the lightsaber. The second episode you can use the lightsaber and the Force, and then the third episode you can use the lightsaber, the Force, and then you've got thermal detonators and E11s like next to you. But you can also pick up E11s off stormtroopers, but you're just in like a fixed position. But like people will come at you, whether that's these like horrible looking animal creatures or lightsaber drone things. Like it's really fun though. Like you get to really practice your lightsaber skills, and you can unlock new lightsabers that you can unlock, notable lightsabers. So you could start off with just like a really basic blue lightsaber, but then you could also unlock Darth Maul's double blade. So you can unlock a single blade for Maul, but then you can also have the double. So you can just turn that on, and you can just be like, it's really cool. Or you can have dual wield as well, which is also very cool. But yeah, there's some pretty fun progression and a lot of challenges in that, which is fun. The story only took me about half an hour per episode, so it's only like an hour and a half long in terms of the story from what I played. But it was really good. And then, yeah, the lightsaber dojo, you could just keep playing that for hours, really. There's nothing really, apart from different enemy types, there's nothing that gets new to it. But it is fun, like new enemies, cool things you can do with the lightsaber. It's really fun and like immersive, so yeah, enjoy playing it. It seems like people are interested in the Star Wars Hunter gameplay. That's good to see. Yeah, I've seen a lot of comments saying that it looks pretty good, which is nice to see. Damn. I've seen a lot of comments that like clearly they've not done any research on the game, because I saw one comment today saying like so there was one comment saying like, oh, where's the Mandalorian character, which is a totally valid comment, saying, I hope they haven't got rid of him. That was a valid comment, but then some guy replied to that saying, oh, they're probably just going to take him out and reskin him as the Mandalorian or Boba Fett or something like that, and sell him as a premium current, and sell the character under premium currency, which is really like bizarre. Like the way the game is set up, like they'd never do something like that. You know, these are actual like existing characters within the Star Wars canon, and you know, Amara Vex, for example, is in one of the Star Wars like comics, so they're obviously not going to take him out. They're not going to replace Aaron Tao, the Mandalorian character, as, you know, they're not going to replace him as Boba Fett or Din Djarin. Obviously, at the moment, you can buy hunters with crystals, but like they're not going to just replace them and stuff like that. And I've seen a few other comments that, you know, if they did a couple minutes research on the game, they'd get. But it is nice to see a lot of intrigue with it, because this is the first, like, that gameplay trailer was the first time people have really seen gameplay on a large scale, which King Good See Man, hope doing well. Yeah, the gameplay trailer yesterday was the first time we've really seen widespread gameplay viewed. Well, it's the first time we've seen gameplay viewed on a widespread audience, is what I was meant to say. It's which is nice, because I mean, it's all well and good, like us, you know, us YouTube channels posting videos about it, but like most people who are posting videos on hunters are only getting like a couple thousand views at most, or there's me who's getting like just above 100 on most of them. So it's not really reaching a big audience at all. Whereas, you know, IGN posted the gameplay trailer for it yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, the IGN video for it had got like almost 400,000 views, which is awesome. So yeah, my only fear is that people will, like, my fear is that some people just won't give it a chance, which would just be really unfortunate, because like some people just won't give it a chance because it's a mobile game. But I just, that whole stigma is just really annoying. Like, I understand it, like I'm not a big mobile gamer, and thankfully it's on the Switch, because otherwise I don't know how inclined I would be to play it. I mean, I probably would play it quite a lot actually, just because it is a new game, and obviously I could just get it on yeah, I mean, I'd probably play it a lot, and to be fair, if I, you know, there would be the APK for it, so I'd absolutely play it a lot actually, thinking about it. But you know, I can see why people aren't inclined to play on mobile, but I just think everyone should give it a chance, because you know, it is really fun and it has a huge amount of potential. And we don't have any other Star Wars multiplayer game getting content currently, and this is the, you know, the biggest and best chance we have for probably about 2 years, I'd say, until the next one. So, because I mean, I think we're obviously going to get quite a few Star Wars games next year, but I don't think any of them will be multiplayer besides Hunters. And then the year after, we might get something multiplayer, but I just don't know, like, what, you know, to what scale is that actually going to be. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Oh man, that was good. You know when water's just at, like, it's not super cold, but it's not warm in any way. It's cold, but it's not too cold that it like freezes your teeth. Oh, it's so good. It just hits the spot. You know, nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. I'm telling you right now. I mean, I might be a bit biased considering I only really drink water, but that's not the point. Obi-Wan Kenobi, come on, boy. Nope. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's quite interesting actually, because I can tell my laptop isn't enjoying streaming at 60 FPS. Like, it's like the mouse movement's super slow, but it's running smoothly, which is good. Or at least it should be running smoothly for you guys anyway. Should be quite nice. I wonder what's the most eliminations anyone has got on hunts at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my highest is 18. Yeah, my highest is 18, which is pretty high to be fair, but it's not. It's definitely not the highest. I mean, didn't you have a 28 elimination game or something, GN? Which is just nuts. Has there been any more leaks on that Rainbow Six Siege Star Wars game? No, there hasn't. There's not been anything on that for months, actually. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if that got cancelled, because I know a few, like, I'm pretty sure Bespin Bulletin might have heard something about that. I don't really know what's going on with it, to be honest. I feel like, because originally people were saying it was slated for this year, and that it was made. Actually, no. To be fair, I think that Rainbow Six Siege style game, I think that was actually Star Wars Hunters, to be honest. Because they were saying, yeah, they were saying like small scale, like Rainbow Six Siege slated for release this year, and then obviously Hunters gets released. It said that EA was making it, but obviously EA have got nothing to do with Hunters. Yeah, EA's obviously got nothing to do with Hunters because it's being published by Zynga and stuff like that. So EA aren't anywhere near it. But it is a small scale like hero shooter that was originally due to release this year. Obviously it's soft launched this year, but full release was meant to be this year as well until September confirmed that it was being pushed back to next year. So yeah, I mean, I think honestly Hunters is what was actually being referred to, because I don't think we've had a leak on that game since like late January, maybe early February, and then obviously Hunters got revealed in February anyway. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. 31, yeah, there you go. That's crazy. I mean, that's certainly the highest I've heard about so far, GN. So yeah, how you manage that, I don't know. If that was a real game, I would pick it up in a heartbeat, dude. I honestly would as well. I think it would just be amazing. Like I know, like, you know, Hunters is. I mean, it's not necessarily similar. I mean, Hunters is seemingly getting some kind of bomb mode, which I have a video talking about that on Friday. Yeah, it is seemingly getting a bomb mode that essentially could very well be, yeah, we don't know anything about it besides the fact that there's there's only two. The reason we know about it is because there's 2 audio files in the game files. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. Sorry, I've lost my thought, honestly. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that bomb mode and when it will arrive and stuff like that, but that's probably going to be quite similar to Rainbow Six. But obviously, you know, with Hunters, it's a mobile game that hopefully will come onto PlayStation and Xbox and PC as well, but you know, it's a stylized sort of, you know, a bit more arcadey and fun in that regards. And I do hope we get like a proper gritty, you know, photoreal game like that as well, because if we could get a game that was, you know, let's say Ubisoft actually made a Star Wars Rainbow Six Siege game, then it would be proper like slow-paced, tactical, you know, gritty Star Wars multiplayer, and I just think that would be so cool. Like, Hunters can do something like that, but it won't be anywhere near as, like, you know, tactical or anything like that. You know, I think it'd be cool to have. I mean, I actually did a video concept on that earlier this year, which I had a lot of fun doing, and I think a game like that would be amazing. Like it could be in the Clone Wars with like clone commandos and droid commandos and ARC troopers and stuff like that. You know, like no melee characters, like all guns and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that would be really cool, honestly, and I too would pick it up in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, so far it has been said that EA are making 2 Star Wars games. it could easily be more, but I think it's a case of 2 are in active development with maybe 1 or 2 more in pre-production. Maybe that's what I would assume. One of them absolutely will be Jedi Fallen Order 2. That's, you know, we've known ever since Jedi Fallen Order 1 release that Respawn are working on another Jedi game. That's been public information for a very long time, so that will definitely be a game that's in full development at the moment. And then, yeah, then there's that mystery game. I'm hoping, like, I really do want to see more single-player games, but I do want, I would like to see another multiplayer game. Hopefully, once Motive have finished working on Dead Space, I think it's Dead Space they're working on now, but hopefully once they finish working on that, they go on to work on Squadrons 2, because I'd honestly love to see that. Like, Squadrons 1 is basically what Battlefront 1 was to Battlefront 2, where it was just a game that was, it focused on one era in Star Wars, and I mean, it wasn't like Battlefront 1 wasn't small by any means, but you know, it was just, it focused on one, like the scope was small, content-wise was good, but the overall scope was quite small in that it was just focusing on one era, whereas Battlefront 2, oh, no scope headshot, love that. You know, whereas this game, it focused on all 3 eras at the time. Obviously, we've now got the High Republic, but it focused on just all 3 eras. So I'd like to see Squadrons 2 release, where it has original trilogy content, sequel trilogy content, Clone Wars content, and a campaign as well. So the campaign, I think it would be really cool if we had like Titan Squadron and Vanguard Squadron return, but it's them as the First Order and the Resistance. I think that would be amazing, honestly. So we would see, you know, old characters return. Yeah, I think that would be so cool, honestly. Something like that would be amazing with the story. And then, yeah, just have multiplayer that focuses on all 3 eras. So you have clone, and, you know, obviously you can customize your own pilot. So you could customize your clone troopers. Yeah, you can customize your clone pilots and your droids and stuff like that. It would just be amazing. Well, I mean, like, I know I know the battle droids don't physically sit inside the ships, but it would just be, like, for the sake of, you know, for the sake of being in the game, it'd be fun to customize them. And obviously, you know, for victory poses and, you know, in the briefing room, then you could have your own droid that's customizable. That would be really cool. But yeah, I don't think Squadrons 2... I mean, Squadrons 2 could very well be in pre-production at the moment. I really hope it is, because it's got... I mean, Squadrons 1 sold... Like, Squadrons outsold sales expectation. Like, they went above expectations on sales, and it was a very well-received game. And it would honestly baffle me if they didn't do another one. So, yeah, I think that's definitely something that could definitely be in the works within the next couple of years. Yeah, is Vader Immortal fun? The reviews are great. Yeah, Vader Immortal is awesome. So I don't know if maybe you weren't in the stream at the time when I was saying it, but the story takes about 1.5 hours, so it's pretty short, but it's really fun. And then you've got the lightsaber dojo, which is basically lightsaber training, which is really fun as well. Yeah, that's really fun as well. You can, like, unlock iconic lightsabers from Star Wars, so it could be like Mace Windu's or Darth Maul's or Kylo Ren's, I think. Yeah, you can do that. You can take out... I mean, it depends on what challenge you're on, but, you know, you can have, like, stormtroopers shooting at you and stuff like that. It is just a lot of fun, honestly, and it's worth sinking some time into. Because the story, once you've done it, I mean, obviously you might want to go back and play it again anyway, but like, I've only played the story once, but then I've put a good few hours into the lightsaber dojo after anyway, so yeah, maybe I'm sitting on a world record then. I mean, for now, maybe. I mean, maybe it's worth asking in the Star Wars Hunters Network Discord then, Jen, and asking, you know, what's the highest eliminations you guys have, because maybe you do have the highest out at the moment, who knows. Well, the highest recorded, at least. Arjun, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. First stream I've caught in a while. Nice to be back. Well, welcome back. I mean, I've not really been streaming a lot. I've not done a lot recently. It's been like a couple here and there, really. I do want to try and be a lot more consistent with it now, of course, but like I'm going away tomorrow, so this is the only stream that will be on this week. But then next week I'll do a stream on. Oh God. Next week I'll definitely stream twice, so it'll definitely be next Tuesday, I think. And then hopefully, yeah, it'll be next Tuesday and then maybe Thursday, if not Saturday. I mean, I don't think I'm doing anything next Saturday as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I'll be going away for Christmas and New Year, so I'm just not going to be able to stream during that period. So next week will be the last stream until the New Year, basically. But once we get into the New Year, I'll try and stream more regularly, and Hunters will hopefully fully launch in the early months of the year, so that will be really exciting there. Yeah, B no worries, Tom no worries. But yeah, so Tom wants a tactical based game like Rainbow Six Stars, which is absolutely something I want as well. You know, it could very well be coming as a mode in Star Wars Hunters, but like I was saying before, I think it would be really cool to just have a really, you know, a dedicated game to a mode like that, like, you know, very much like Rainbow Six, where it's got yeah, like, because, you know, Hunters obviously won't be fully designed for that one mode. It'll be really, you know, be for all of them. It's a bit more arcadey, whereas I think you could have a really in-depth, you know, combat-focused game, like a first-person focused game like Rainbow Six in that regard. I think it's something that Hunters can do well with, but it's not something that, you know, I don't think it's something that will be like on par with something like Rainbow Six. So yeah, I'm hoping that we will eventually get something like that, but we'll see. Tom didn't like Squadrons, not gonna lie, and Jen says Squadrons wasn't as good as I hoped, to be honest. Why was that, Jen? I mean, I can absolutely understand. Like, it's very. The thing is, it is a very niche game. Like, with it being Starfighter only and first person only, like, it's you know, I'm not a big Starfighter person, so it's not something I go on willingly spend a huge amount of time in, just because I'm not a big Starfighter person, and I'm also just not as, you know, I feel like I'm decent. I'm pretty decent at the game, but there are some people who are just absolutely crazy good that you get matched with, and it's like, god damn, like, it really is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I might go and play some in a bit. But yeah, it's, oh god. Squadrons was my first Star Wars game. A month later, I bought Battlefront 2. That was last year, November and December. God damn. Fair play. I remember you, actually, I do remember that last year, you saying about how you don't have Battlefront 2 yet, but you can't wait to get it soon and stuff like that. I actually can't believe that was a whole year ago. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I mean, I loved Squadrons. I think Squadrons is one of the most immersive games we've had, and it's not even a, like, Squadrons isn't even a full-on VR game. Like, it can obviously be played in VR, but it's not like a full-on VR experience. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, that's the thing. It can be, but it can obviously be played outside of VR. But I just think, you know, if you've got a VR headset and a HOTAS controller, like, that must feel incredible. Like, honestly, I would love to do that at some point, but I need a PC, like a proper good PC first before I can do something like that. Oh god. I don't know, I guess it's because I'm not a good pilot and I couldn't really see what they could add for the future, which could be more fun, but it was a little fun though. Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's the thing, it's a very niche game. It was incredibly in-depth, so yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Like, if you're not the best pilot, it won't necessarily be an amazing experience for you, so I can see that. I mean, in terms of what they could have added for the future, I'm actually doing a video. It's not releasing next week. Well, it could release next week, depending on how next Friday goes, whether we get whether we get a Hunters update or not. But yeah, come on. Yeah, it might release next Friday, but it depends on whether or not we get a Hunters update next Friday, because if we do, then I'll do a video on that instead. The only reason I say that is because there's the whole launch bay 17/12 thing, which 17th of the 12th is next Friday, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be doing a video which is basically called well, it's basically just what Squadrons could have looked like if it got another 12 months worth of content. But you know, I mean, they could have added, you know, they added cosmetics up until May 4th anyway. So for the last like 7 months of the year, I mean, it could have got more cosmetics in May, to be fair, but for the last like 7.5 months of the year that it could have got content, it obviously would have got more cosmetics. They could have they could have done more game modes, more maps, possibly new vehicles. Like new starfighters would have been a bit of a stretch for it, but well, it's a bit of a stretch because there isn't an awful lot left they could have added. Mostly for the rebellion. But yeah, I mean, you know, there were some starfighters we could have gotten, but it's mostly just more game modes and more maps. Like if we literally got like more cosmetics, more game modes, and more maps, I think I would have honestly been really satisfied with that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video that goes in a fair amount of detail of all those things. Well, it's either next Friday or it'll be the Wednesday after. So yeah, sucks we didn't get to do the top 5 plays as we planned for it. Yeah, it was a shame actually. I mean, I thought the game would have some amazing plays, and to be fair, it does, but it's more something that, you know, I feel like with top 5 plays for that is you have to be super skillful for it. Like to get anything that looks really good, you had to be a really skillful player, and it just didn't feel like it was going to be a thing that could happen really that regularly. So I mean, for me personally, I just didn't really see much point in it, which was a shame, because I was really happy with those little like animations I did where I had the X-wing and the TIE fighter. Like they came in, they shot a couple times, and then zoomed off. Like I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, never mind. I'm guessing you're going to do a top 5 plays for Hunters, Jen. Boom, we got a dub. Alright, I'll play one more game of Battlefront and then I'll probably go on to Squadrons. Because I do need to do my daily challenges at some point, and obviously I'm not going to have a massive amount of time over the next, well, sort of month from now really, so yeah. I hate the noise this makes. I think because it's been dropped so many times, it makes an annoying noise. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that. But goddamn, that water's good. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, to be fair, I think Hunters will have some really cool like top 5 plays moments and stuff. Even if it's not top 5 plays as such, it's just like funny and epic moments or whatever. You know, I think there's a lot that can be taken from that. It's not something I'm used. Jakku, no. Yeah, they were cool. I don't know if Star Wars Hunters is the right game for top 5 plays, but we'll see. I mean, I think it can be. Like, Hunters is definitely more of a game for top 5 plays than Squadrons. than Squadrons was. Because you can get some really good stuff in there, like you can wipe out an entire enemy team with like one ability maybe. So you just, or like or it could be to, like, take back an objective or something. I don't know. Like, I think there is a lot that can be done with hunters for top 5 plays, but yeah. Damn it. I mean, weren't you saying that you... Oh, Tatooine, I'll take that. Isn't, like, top 5 plays something you really want to, like, focus on? If you were able to go full-time, like, you'd want to do, like, funny and epic moments / top 5 plays and stuff like that, because if that's something you definitely want to do, then really do try and look into it for hunters. Like, keep uploading the content that you are consistently. I mean, I'd recommend interacting more in the Hunters Discord servers so that people know, actually get to know you properly as well, because I've officially decided Saudi Arabia is not an official track on this grid. Why is that? Because it is. And you can't change that. But yeah, honestly, like, yeah, I can't recommend interacting with the community more, to be honest, because the more people know you and they see you as a YouTuber and you post content and stuff like that, the more you interact with them, the more willing they're going to be to watch your content. Whereas if you're just posting links in the Discord server and not interacting with anyone, then, I mean, people will still very likely watch content from that, but I don't think as many people will watch it as as they possibly would, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't obviously have to be all day every day, because it certainly isn't for me, but like, every just at least once a day, or the more people see your name, the more recognizable you are and stuff like that. I mean, I had we traded, no way. Like, I've obviously been making Hunters content for a while, probably more than anyone else, if I'm honest. But and they weren't necessarily getting a huge amount of views on a lot of the content either. But the yeah, it wasn't. Oh, sorry, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, the one we just had. Yeah, that was not good. I'll get back to that in a minute. Yeah. So I'd been like making Hunters content for quite a bit. Even pretty consistently throughout the time between first reveal and the first trailer in September and all that. When things really started to get a move on with Hunters, and my videos weren't getting crazy amounts of views, but in the Discord server, when I had been joining them and talking with people, it took a day or two, but then people were like, oh wait, aren't you this, aren't you a YouTuber? And then I was like, yeah, and it's like, oh, I've seen your video on this, it's like, so yeah, definitely try and engage with the community. Like, if someone else has a question that you know the answer to, then respond to that, or talk about, start a conversation yourself, or if people are having a conversation about a certain game, then, or like a certain character or something, then it could be worth getting involved there, or whatever. It's just something to think about. The track is horrible, the race was terrible, the communication between the FIA and teams was horrible, the track was horrible, it's too quick for a street track, it's just a no. Yeah, thing is, like, the drivers were saying that it was like a lot of fun to drive on, but like, yeah, it was just crazy. I mean, the fact that we literally had a red flag, and then we had a red flag literally straight after, and Like, it was just crazy, and yeah, the communication was somehow just so awful between the FIA and the teams. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care to watch another race from there, to be honest. Like, because the thing is, there isn't really a lot of chances to overtake either. Like, this is the thing. Like, it's the track with the most turns. Like, it's this. I think they were saying it's the second fastest track yeah, it's the second fastest track of the season, but then it's also the windiest track. Or was it the second longest track? Oh no, it's the second longest track, sorry, actually. Second longest track. It's the track with the most bends, but it's also very fast as well. It's just... Which, I mean, is fine, but I just... Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it all. The drama of Sunday kept me engaged, though, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to Sunday, though. I mean, I'll be at work when the race is on, but I'll definitely try and watch it. Like, I'll take my lunch break at the first. Like, I'll take my lunch break when it starts, and then yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's an enemy. God damn. Just line the track up with TNT and kaboom. Nice firework display to watch. Right. No, I must know. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's really annoying because Abu Dhabi is normally done at, like, the race normally starts at, like, 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening. But on Sunday it starts at 1 and ends at 3. Or, like, it supposedly ends at 3. Well, no, it's not... Races are always about an hour and a half, so it would be, yeah. We'll see. Then I can brag to my mates who support Hamilton. But what if Hamilton wins, you know? You never know. You never know. Right. Shoot down 15 players, shoot down 30 players, which I need to do 12 more of and win games as the Empire. So I've got very easy challenges, which is great. So I'm just going to go into Dogfight as the Empire, and yeah. I'll probably play like 3 games of Dogfight, hopefully win them all. We'll see. I have a lock and key in my door for good reason. Brilliant. Oh, man. Of course, I mean, why else, right? Why else? I'm really tired. Sorry. Don't know why I'm suddenly so tired all of a sudden, but there we go. We move. We move. Have a phone for Uber Eats and never go out again. I mean, that's fair. Have you basically been saying to them all season that Verstappen's going to win and all that, or... Because if you have, then, you know, you... Oof. The thing is, though, I just really hope that they just, you know... Like, if Perez goes into the back of Hamilton, or Bottas goes into the back of Verstappen, or whatever, then I just really hope... I just hope something like that doesn't happen. I mean, like, if it genuinely happens by accident, then I'll understand. Like, it might... The only problem with that is, even if it does genuinely happen by accident, it will look super sus. So, yeah. Stop inviting me to play Battlefield. I'm not playing Battlefield, I'm clearly playing Squadrons. Max will win. I mean, I hope he does, but, yeah. The thing is, the only reason, like, I'm not even a massive Max fan, to be honest. Like, the only reason why I've wanted him to win this season is because I don't want Hamilton to win again. Honestly, that is literally it. Like, it's just been boring. Like, Hamilton has literally... I mean, Hamilton's he hasn't won obviously the last 7 years in a row, but like he's won the last 3, I think, and obviously he won a lot before that as well. So it's just like I can't be, it's. I mean, fair play to him. Obviously, he's a very good driver, but it's just, I want someone else to win and make it a bit more interesting and stuff like that. And obviously, Verstappen can easily do that. Well, I say easily, but he can do that on Sunday, so I want that to happen. I just hope next season as well is just more exciting though. Like obviously new cars, new regulations and everything like that next season. So yeah, I'm hoping that. So yeah, I'm just hoping that good things will happen. Lots of overtakes. Hopefully, a lot more contention with the World Championship and all that stuff. Like, I don't want it to go to if it went from like Hamilton, if it was just like Hamilton and Verstappen again, then like, I mean, fair enough, but I would just like to see, it'd be really cool if Perez and like, if it was like Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, Bottas, and like Lando Norris or something. If those like 5 drivers were all in contention for the World Championship or something, then yeah, that would be really cool. If Mazepin becomes a World Championship, champion, we know F1. We know the F1 is near its end. We do. That'll never happen though. Like he's just not good enough for that. He's just not. I need to stop yawning. Oh damn. That's the only problem with Squadrons is it just takes so long to find a game. Like the hot. Really? I say that, and then I find the game. Jesus Christ. He does have a fast. He doesn't have a fastest lap though, because he doesn't have a championship point. I think he did at one point get a fastest lap, but that was literally because of no, but he doesn't. Oh wait, no, he does actually, but no, sorry, yeah, he does actually, but it's because he's not top 10 that he doesn't get the point, right? Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, my bad. Because you have to be top 10 to get the fastest lap point, don't you? Yeah. Sorry, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Belgium. Wasn't that because of a safety car though? Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, well, didn't he get it? Like he got fastest lap because it was a safety car, right? Or it was some, because Belgium was like super wet, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh no, it was too dangerous. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, there you go. I do find it a bit like, yeah, 2 laps. Oh wait, yeah, Belgium just like never really happened, did it? Yeah. So it was too dangerous. So yeah, they did like 2 laps behind the safety car, and that essentially determined the winners. I completely forgot about that, honestly. God damn. I mean, fair play though. And yeah, that's the thing, because he was at the back, because wasn't it 2 laps behind the safety car on like a standing start as well? Like the safety car would have just been at the front and then started going, and then they could all go, and then. But that's the thing, because of
Consider it done.
That's where Williams got all their points. Oh yeah, that is correct. Oh yeah, and half points. Yeah. Fair enough. I completely forgot about that, honestly. Yeah, it was standing start. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it makes sense that he got fastest lap then, because he would have been able to like send it a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's not something he would have been like pushing for, but yeah. The thing is, it's not really an achievement. Like, yes, look at that. Look at me. Like, I've got one fastest lap in Formula One, but like, you didn't get a point for it, and it was under these awful conditions. Like, it doesn't really, like, obviously it counts, but it's not very, it's not impressive in any way, you know. I'd like to say if British GP first 2 laps were freaking insane. Yeah, they were. I mean, like the Hamilton, the Verstappen like knock was controversial. Best 2 laps the entire season. I can't really remember like everything that happened. So yeah, I'd like to say the same, but I just couldn't tell you. Oh, we had 10 people, and now we just don't. Been here for like 10 minutes on squadrons already, just chilling, trying to find a game, seeing what's what. Oh, come on. This is the problem, like Squadrons has so much potential, or it had so much potential, and because it wasn't getting any content and lots of people knew that, then just so many people left, then it's just like so many people stopped playing the game, and like there is a moderately sized player base, but it is still pretty small. Like we're gonna get kicked now. It's just like we had 9 people. At one point we had 10. Now we've got to leave the game. It's just a joke. It's just frustrating because it was after Battlefront 2 ended, it was like, oh, we're not going to get a Star Wars multiplayer game for ages, are we? Like it's going to suck. It's and then all of a sudden Squadrons gets announced as like a multiplayer Starfighter game, and it's like, oh my god, like this could be it. Like we're going to be in a bit of a rough patch for a couple months while we wait for this game to come out, and then boom, it comes out, and all is well, and it gets content for a bit, and it's really good, but obviously that was not meant to be, which is a shame. I mean, the thing is, I do understand like that Motive would have obviously not planned to do Motive wouldn't have planned to do post-launch content because they then they're working on the Dead Space remake, or like remaster. I think it's a remaster anyway, but they're doing like the Dead Space stuff. So I understand that they wouldn't have had a lot of post-launch content ready, and they were able, and a lot of the team were able to stay on Squadrons for an extra like 2 months to work on new content and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's just a shame it wasn't able to get any more. But I'm hoping that it means that like after the Dead Space stuff, it just means that they can just fully work on Squadrons 2. That is, because if they can do that, that would be amazing. They did Portugal and Saudi Arabia to the F1 game. Yeah, they did. They did. I haven't played the F1 game in a while, and I haven't actually played Breaking Point either. So yeah. Plano Man, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? You're getting a set of Corsa Competition for Xmas. I'm so hyped to play it. Nice. I haven't played a racing game like that in a while. I mean, I didn't really ever play a Assetto Corsa, but I played like I'm looking forward to Gran Turismo 7 next year. That'll be really fun. I'll have to plug my brother's racing wheel into it because that'll be sick. Right. Thankfully, we actually have a full game here. Hopefully, no one leaves. Drunk Lily, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That was about Assetto Corsa. Yep. There you go. No, I'm all caught up. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I mean, it has been like the whole, last year and a half has been really weird, and I feel like I do talk about it a lot, but it's just, yeah. Forza's the best racing game. Nothing beats it. I honestly, I don't really have an opinion on that either because I've just never really played a lot of Forza. I played like one of the Forza Motorsports, like the original Xbox 360 ones. I think it's 4. Like, that's awesome. I love that game. But apart from that, I've not really played a lot of Forza at all. Forza Horizon 5 looks awesome though. Does look very cool. Need for Speed's good. I mean, I haven't really played it properly. I haven't played Need for Speed Heat at all. Didn't play the Need for Speed before that a lot at all. I played it for like an hour and that was about it. The Need for Speed before that Ghost did. I played a few hours of that, but again, not a lot.
In formation.
Yeah, my favourite Need for Speed is definitely Most Wanted from Criterion, which came out in like 2013 or something.
The New Republic thinks they can
stop us here. Nice.
A tactical blunder.
I've just not. I mean, there's always been an Xbox in my house, but it's not mine, so I've just never.
It's just a job.
Felt the desire to, play it or ever get it. But I mean, I will. When I get a PC, I'll definitely look to play it for sure. I mean, there's a lot of games that are on Xbox that I'd love to play when I get a PC because they'll obviously be on Xbox Game Pass and just because Xbox or because Microsoft are doing it the way they are, then it'll be on. It'll just be on PC as well, which is nice. So.
I think they've locked on.
It's my kill. Oh yes, I still got him. When do you think you'll get a PC? I mean, it could be early next. It could be early next year. I just don't know, honestly. I was thinking about it a couple weeks ago, but it's just.
Well.
Yeah, it's more like. I just don't really have the money to be able to properly facilitate that. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how, like, I'm going to the motion capture studio place next week, so my lecturer's hoping to give them a bit of a nudge and see, like, if there's anything that I'd be able to help with for, like, one day a week to get some more money, because I currently work on a Sunday, and if I could like work there for one day a week on like a Thursday or Friday, that will double my income, and I'd be able to, actually facilitate getting a PC and then all that a lot sooner. Like I do have one that my dad got me to work because they were getting rid of them, but it's not like the CPU and the RAM are decent. Like it's an i7 and 16 gig RAM, so it's pretty, it's pretty solid. But the GPU's really old, and it's just not. It's not for gaming at all. It doesn't run a lot of the soft. Like, and the thing is, obviously I want a PC to obviously game on, but I need a PC that will also run a lot of the software, a lot of the 3D software that I do, which is pretty GPU intensive. So the GPU that I have in this just won't run these things the best, or if I'm rendering something out, it will take ages because of how old the GPU is. So it's fine for now, but it's not long term by any means. So we'll see how that goes. It's good to have it for now though, because I'm working on an assignment that uses VR at the moment, which I wouldn't be able to do on my laptop. So the PC that actually, to be fair, the PC I'm having to do it on a PC I got from uni actually, because this PC can't run it. So that's pretty rough. But yeah, it's just the GPU's a massive problem in that PC basically. So I need to be able to get my own proper like Hopefully it will be within the first few months of next year, but I don't know, honestly. It just depends on how the next kind of 2 months go, really. This game is not going too well, though.
Now I'm here.
We can definitely pull it back, but yeah, not too sure. There's a problem here.
Move along your tail. Impressive. Well done, Titanfall.
Yes. Please find Can you decrease the game volume? I can. Sorry. Right. I've decreased it quite a lot there, so it should be alright. God, they are really starting to pull away from it now. Need for Speed Heat is amazing. Payback, that's it, is amazing. Rivals is amazing. I have loads of old PS2 Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Carbon Own the City on PS2 was so good. I didn't actually own it personally, but my mum's friend owned it, so every time we went there, we played it. Which wasn't often, to be fair, because she lived up by my mum's aunts, but that was a really fun game. I did own it on the Nintendo. Actually, to be fair, I only Need for Speed Carbon Own the City on the DS, but it was because it was a DS game. It was nothing like the PS2 game. It was still, you know, pretty fun, but it was yeah, it wasn't anywhere near as good. Like obviously, I mean, I was pretty young at the time when we got it, so I didn't understand that, you know, a DS couldn't run a PS2 game. So it was like, I was disappointed that it was so different, but yeah, it was fun. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, ad-free viewing, I just don't care, like, for the whole ad-free viewing experience on YouTube. Honestly, like, it doesn't bother me at all. Oh, no ads and offline downloads. Yeah, I mean, offline downloads would be cool, but I never download YouTube videos, so it's like, yeah, it's two things I don't personally care for. Like, I can absolutely see why they're attractive to people, but yeah. I mean, one great thing about YouTube Premium as well, though, is that actually creators actually get a cut of, like, as part of the, like, YouTube ad revenue, there's also YouTube Premium revenue as well. So it's nowhere near as much as, like, ad revenue, but you know, loads of people will have YouTube Premium, so every creator gets a little cut from that, which is really cool. So yeah. Damn it. Well, I didn't get 12 kills. Very close to it, though. I think I got 10, so... Oh. How much did I get? It was only 9, actually. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame that we lost that, but... never mind. Well, so my YouTube Premium is helping you. I mean, it's not necessarily yours exactly, but like, I don't think it's a case of you know, I don't think it's a case of you know, if you're monetized and people with YouTube Premium watch you, you get a part of that revenue. It's a case. I think it's more a case of with all of the revenue generated by YouTube Premium, there's essentially this, like, creator fund that is, I think yeah, it's essentially just this fund that is, like, paid out to creators, basically based on probably views again. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely look at it that way, is that your YouTube Premium's helping me, but I couldn't confirm that at all, to be honest. I think it's just a case of, because I mean, I don't know how much YouTube Premium is per month. Let's just say it's £5 per month. Then if like if 5,000 people, if one, well, if a million people had YouTube Premium, then that's 5 million per month, and then maybe they put 1 million of that into a fund that gets paid out to creators on a monthly basis. Basically, that's the way I think it works. But yeah, I mean, you're helping me, boy. You're helping me. It's not as much as like ad revenue, which is totally fair enough. But yeah, I mean, it's an extra little boost. So whilst I'm earning pennies, it's an extra penny in the pocket, you know, which is good. You know, this 1 penny that I have in my fingers right now is because of you, Tom, and I appreciate that. Love it. There you go. Yeah, shoot down 3 more enemy players, shoot down 6 more. So I'll get those 2 done in this next game, which is good. So yeah, I may just play this next game because finding a game takes for ages. And then yeah, I want to charge my headset up a little more before from this channel, and then I can do. My hope is to do 2 streams a week on here and 3 streams a week on the second channel, with 3 videos a week on this channel and 2 on the other one. So what I do is essentially, you know, it would be videos on this channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with streams on this channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then second channel would be streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and videos Tuesday, Thursday. That's how I'd like to do it. And I mean, the main focus will, well, I mean, I assume Fortnite will absolutely be carrying on there, and I assume Fortnite is going to be a game that will just forever evolve over the God knows how many years. Like, there won't ever be a Fortnite 2, basically. I think Fortnite can easily just go on for, honestly, years and years, and I hope it does, because it's a really fun game. So Fortnite will be a big focus for me. Battlefield will also be a big focus for me as well, because yeah, I mean, they're gonna be expanding the Battlefield universe a lot over the next few years. Like, they're gonna be Ripple Effect are working on new Battlefield stuff. A new studio being set up by Mark. I think his name's Mark Leto. Like, he basically he was one of the co-creators of Halo, I believe, and well, yeah. So he was essentially one of the founders of Halo. So he's going to be building up a new studio in Seattle and creating his own Battlefield stuff as well. So yeah, I want to focus a lot on Battlefield on that channel. But you know, I mean, I'll do like streams every now and again on that channel. Yeah, I'll do streams every now and again on that channel over the next year and a half. But I just don't have the time to be able to do all of them. I don't have the time to do that plan right now because of uni, really. So once uni finishes, and if I can go full time, then I'll absolutely be doing something. Then I'll absolutely look into that schedule for sure. God damn. But for now, I mean, this channel will be the main focus. I think it can grow a lot. Like, with the last month of Battlefront 2, like, a lot of the times my channel's had like big boosts in growth, it's been because I've been shouted out by other channels. Like Sammy, for example, a couple times has shouted out my channel, and because of that I've gained like 100 subs in like a really short amount of time. There was obviously that time when I was on Woof Wolf's channel, and that gained me a few subs, not a massive amount, but it gained me a few. But after that video happened, I think that video happened, actually, to be fair, I think that released in April, but throughout April 2020 I gained 300 subs, which is the highest amount I've ever gained in a month. And then obviously Battlefront 2 ended, so that all went down the drain basically, which was a shame. So yeah, but I do think Hunters is a game that's going to be get a live service for quite a few years, hopefully. But either way, I think it can essentially have the same effect that Battlefront 2 did. So yeah, I think next year is going to be huge for the channel with that. But then obviously there's also going to be, like this year, I mean, like this year has been a very good year for Star Wars gaming news. Obviously there hasn't been a massive amount of, there hasn't been obviously a lot of like, you know, there's not been any like new game content really, apart from Hunter's soft launching, which obviously is big, but not, in the grand scheme of things, not massive. But it's been a big year for news, and I think next year will be a big year for game releases, because we obviously will have the Hunters full release, we'll have Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, hopefully then. And then hopefully Fallen Order 2, if not maybe the Quantic Dream game, I don't know. But I think we'll have at least 3 big Star Wars releases, and obviously with Hunters being a thing, that like with Hunters being a live service, that will get new content. So so yeah, I think the channel will hopefully really explode next year. But we'll see. It's all ifs and buts at the moment. But you know, I'm going back to I'm back to 3 videos a week now, which, you know, the algorithm will love a lot more. So yeah, hopefully the what was I saying? Yeah, hopefully next year will be a very good year, basically. Oh, come on, you piss. I'm dead. There you go. People that are able to get vids out nearly every day is so-called, confusing me how they get content out so quickly and easily do it. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people who bring out content every single day, a lot of it is just gameplay stuff. So they'll play for like, they'll have like a gaming session in like the morning that lasts about, you know, 3 hours, and then, you know, so they might play a game like 9 till 12, and then they'll just edit the gameplay really, which doesn't take a massive amount of time. Like, that's a lot of people who do daily videos. That's how they can get it out so quickly. Because I mean, one 3 hour gaming session could fuel content for a good few days. Especially if you look at Warzone, then especially. If you change loadouts on like a fairly regular basis, or if you get quite a few wins, like each win could be a new video, for example, and stuff like that. Really, I mean, if I had enough ideas, I think I probably could do daily videos. I just don't have the time for it. Like if we got into well, let's say it's 2020. Let's say it's late 2023. Maybe I'm going full time, and Hunters is still getting content. Like, you know, let's say Star Wars Hunters is still getting content, but then we also have another 1 or 2. Well, let's say Hunters is still getting regular content, and we've got a new multiplayer Star Wars game that's also going to be getting regular content for a few years. With Hunters not being affected by that at all, really. Like, Hunters will still get lots of content. This new multiplayer game will get lots of content. And then there's maybe some single player games or whatever. Then if that was the case, then and I had the time to, then I could definitely do daily videos, because depending on the kind of video it is, like, they don't take a huge amount of time to make. Like, it also depends on how in depth you go. Like, with my videos, like, the production quality is decent, but it's nothing like crazy, you know. It's like images with a border and then blur, and like a video edit, like especially for like a 3-minute. If it's like a 4-minute video, it can literally take me 20 minutes to edit it. So it just depends. If you obviously like go into making like really fancy animations, then that can take even longer. But or if you make loads of fancy graphics, then obviously that can take a bit longer. But you've obviously got the creation process for that time. So like going from start to finish. A 4-minute video can take about 3 hours, because a lot of that time is actually just the script itself, like coming up with what I'm going to say. And then obviously you say it, and then pretty much doubles. You know, a 4-minute video script, I could say it in 6 minutes because I mess up once or twice and I have to redo it. I have to say it again, but then I'll cut it out afterwards. So, yeah. Like the Styles Hunters review that I did last Friday, that's 17 minutes long. That took a long time to make. Like that. So that 17-minute audio of me talking was cut down from 29 minutes. So it took me basically half an hour to write it, to like read it. It took me half an hour to edit the audio as well, because you have to watch through it and like clip it and stuff like that. Yeah, that was a long video to make because obviously the script was massive as well. It was like 6 pages long. So. What's your opinion on Star Wars HQ? I mean, the whole situation over the last few weeks, honestly, it's ridiculous now, honestly. Like, I mean, I know I wasn't, like, they've made a few allegations about being treated poorly and stuff like that. And, like, if they have, then obviously that's not good. But, they're claiming that as a whole, they're being treated poorly by, they've been treated poorly by EA, but in my experience, like, I've not had that at all. Like, there's been no issues and no one else I know has complained about it. Like, they've been generalizing a lot, which I don't think is good, but then I feel like they've been super entitled as well. Like, it's not good. It's just, oh, you don't know what happened to me else? Okay, well, basically, they got kicked out of the EA Creator Network, which was formerly known as the EA Game Changer program, which so it's the thing that I'm in now. Oh, these are easy challenges as well. Hell yeah. So yeah, it's the thing that I was made a part of when Squadrons came out. Was the EA Game Changer program. Earlier this year, in September, it was renamed to the EA Creator Network. They got kicked out of that basically because they were complaining that they basically had a go at EA in general and JDOD specifically, saying that they basically complained because they didn't get invited to any of the Battlefield 2042 stuff, even though they've been invited to other previous Battlefield events. And then the JDOD, who's like a huge role. He has a huge role in influencer marketing, and he's a big reason as to why I'm part of the EA Creator Network now. He's a really awesome guy as well, by the way. I played Valorant with him a bit. But he tweeted something just really general, and then about learning a second language, and then Star Wars HQ were basically just really rude to him there, and it was just not good. And so they got kicked out, and then ever since then they've been complaining about, like, since then they've just complained about it a lot. And yeah, they've been really like I feel like I really shouldn't be talking about it, to be honest, but like they've been super entitled and saying that like EA have downplayed their success, and like Ben Walk said to them that he doesn't care about their channel size and stuff like that, and they've taken it way too personally. Like, Ben said that he doesn't care about his channel size, so Star Wars HQ was saying, okay, well, so you're saying that the people don't matter, and it's just like, well, that's not what they're like. I had a bit of a debate with them about it the other day, because Battlefront FR tweeted something and they cried about it, and then yeah, but like, yeah, they're basically saying that like they're also just trying to be really like big as well. Like, I mean, they've got a huge channel, yeah, but like they're trying to like play that into their hands way too much and act like they're some super famous guy. It's just, which just is not a good look, honestly. It's really not a good look. But yeah, I mean, it's just, from what I can tell, like, they've taken things the wrong way, and like they've taken it way too personally, and yeah, they just can't. It's like they can't let things go. Well, especially with this, they're just not letting it go. I don't think they will for a very long time. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say really. It's just a bit of a weird one, to be honest. But anyway, Tom, it's been a pleasure talking, and to anyone else who's been here today, I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I am going to chill for a bit though, because I'm going to be playing some Rocket League in a minute. But yeah, there won't be another stream. There won't be another one today. Yeah, obviously there's not going to be another one today. There won't be another stream this week, but obviously there's a video tomorrow and Friday. Hopefully Quantic Dreams game will be revealed on Friday, very early Friday morning for me, or obviously it'll be Thursday for a lot of people. If it is, then I won't be able to make a video on it until Monday 13th, so next Monday. So yeah, that is it from me though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my buttons. There we go. Thank you for watching, guys. Ciao for now.